Hopefully this gets everyone back into the back to school mode, you know, back to putting on makeup and doing your hair and stuff. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I know. I've been like busting these videos out lately. I am exhausted, which is why I am on my couch for this fun little quick tag. Kaylee Nicole from Kaylee Nicole's channel, their teaching channel, which of course I will link her down below. She reached out to me and asked if we wanted to do a back to school tag. And we thought of answering fun questions that were going to get us ready for back to school. So I'm really excited. We came up with a list of 10 questions, which we will put in the description box below. So if you're a teacher and you are heading back to school and you'd like to participate, the questions are down below and you can just copy and paste. Okay, number 1, what fun things did you do over the summer? Oh my goodness. I got married. I went to Barbados for my honeymoon. I went to Jamaica for our friend's destination wedding, so it was like a second honeymoon. And now I believe I have a like whole new fresh team. We had some retirements and some changes that happened in our grade level team, so I'm excited for this fresh new team. I've met one of our 2 new team members, so I'm really excited about that. So just a lot's happened this summer. I feel like eventful summer. Number 2, what grade do you teach and where? So I teach in Indiana. I'm a Hoosier, and I teach 1st grade in the inclusion classroom. Question number 3, how many kids are you expecting this year? 30. I'm expecting 30. Right now I have 27 on my roster, and if all of our, we don't have a cap, obviously. So if all of our teachers get 30, then we're gonna get a 5th teacher. So that will definitely lessen the load a lot. But yeah, I'm expecting 30 kids, and that's the most that I've ever had. The least I've ever had is 25, and that was like a dream. I'm expecting a large load this year, so pray for me. Number 4 is, when can you get back into your classroom, and did you have access all summer? So we technically don't have access to our classroom like 1 or 2 weeks out of the summer, but normally that happens at different sides of the building. So our building's kind of long, and they work on either sides of the building either in July or June, and like I said, it's only about 2 weeks out of the year. So luckily in my 2 weeks that my carpets were getting cleaned and the the floor was getting waxed outside my classroom, all of that was happening in June when I was like a world traveler, or a Caribbean traveler, really. That's what I really was, let's be honest. Yes, I would say I get access to my room all summer, kind of, because I know that a lot of teachers can't get in there until like weeks before school starts. So I only don't have access when they're cleaning the room, and they do a really good job and super quick job of doing that. So normally it's like 2 weeks, but it didn't bother me. Number 5, what is my classroom theme this year? So I normally have, like, you guys have seen my classroom, it's like black. I love the black because you can just change it anytime you want to, and I feel like black just works with a lot of stuff. But when I heard that I might be getting a new classroom, I got super excited, downloaded a ton of new stuff, because if I'm moving into a fresh new room, I can have just fresh new everything. So I was really stoked, and I downloaded I guess it's more like industrial chic. So like the galvanized look and the wood and like the, I don't know, like the little light bulbs, country chic, I don't know. It's more industrial, and I think I love it. I've got a ton of stuff printed out. The teacher store also has a new kind of industrial chic theme, and I totally was obsessed with it when I walked in there. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I get that new room so I can do it. I can still do it in my old room too, but hi Ivy. She's not ready for me to go back to work yet. What are your classroom rules? So I love this one. We're doing, we do like a lot of the responsive classroom, and we're really getting into conscious discipline this year. So I don't know what my rules are gonna look like, because, you know, I don't know if we're gonna have a whole school thing going on, or if we're still allowed to kind of break away and have like our own classroom rules. My classroom rules that I used last year were the brain. Whole brain. I used a lot of the whole brain stuff. It works out great for first grade. It is like all year long. It's amazing. Sometimes I tweak it a little bit, but rule number 1, follow directions quickly. Rule number 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. They do like the little, I definitely, whatever rules you do, whole brain's got it down where you do like hand motions with it. It's amazing. So if you're not using whole brain, with your rules, I definitely recommend getting some type of hand motion for it because the kids just like, they know their rules, man. I can say, what's rule number 1? And they know, or, you know, I wasn't following directions or something like that. And they like to do little follow directions quickly. Rule number 3, be respectful to yourself, be respectful to your friends, be respectful to your teacher. Actually, I think we said peers instead of friends. Rule number 4 is be respectful. And then I added a rule number 5 last year. I'm not going to go over 5 rules. I definitely I saw that on a first grade group on Facebook, and I think somebody was posting like they came from kindergarten and they were wondering if they should have like 10 rules. They found something cute, and I totally don't think, at least for first grade, it's too much. They won't remember the rules. It'll just be like a list on the wall. But if there's 5, they have that capacity in their brain to remember 5, especially if you have little hand motions with it. So 5 last year was keep your dear teacher happy. That's a real whole brain. They go, keep your dear teacher happy. But it was kind of a joke, but they also actually really like to follow that rule. That was like their favorite rule, and it worked wonders, you know, around like Christmas time and stuff like that. I never used it as a, am I happy? Did you keep me happy today? I never really used it like that, or, you know, used it as, you broke the rule, I'm not happy, because that's just ridiculous. But, you know, every now and then I'll say, what are the rules? And they love to say like, keep your dear teacher happy. And it kind of just like reminds them to keep us happy, because let's be honest, that's like the best rule ever. That's my classroom rules. And I don't know if I'm gonna have the same ones this year. I'll probably have the same thing, or maybe I'll just have like be kind, and I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We always make it up as we go. And with this new fresh first grade team, we might come up with something even different this year. So we shall see. Number 7, have you created or bought anything for your room this year? So this is a good opportunity for teachers who have created something. You can leave your links below to this one so we can all share what we are all making on TPT. Or you can say what is your favorite products that you're using this year. So I did make a product this year, or I've updated it in the past. So if you've bought my back to school bundle, I have updated it, and it's like so much better. It was great before, but it's even better now. So everything you need for your back to school night, your teacher night, ice cream social. Ours is an ice cream social, but sometimes we say back to school night anyways. But it's that first night before the first day of school that you get to meet all your kids and your families. And I just started creating all of the things that I needed, like volunteer forms and labels, because we combine all of our community supplies. So I needed like huge bins and labels for them to just throw it in. There's all kinds of stuff in my back to school bundle, so I'll definitely leave that in the link below. Number 8, does your school host a back to school night or an ice cream social, or what does that look like? So we've done it in the past where that we have an ice cream social, and that is 2 days before the first day of school, and it's great. They just come in, they have ice cream, well, they eat ice cream in the cafeteria, then they come in, and they get to see like where they're sitting, and they get to see their classroom, they get to meet me, and I get to meet families, and it's so much fun. And then once we get into school, like, I don't know, 2 weeks after the first day of school, then we had a meet the teacher night where just the parents would come in and they would sit down, and it was kind of like this formal presentation, and it was kind of like information overload, to be honest with you. I did 1 year to just combine the two. I actually love them both combined, because once you get into the school year, I didn't want to start, I don't know, preparing for that meet the teacher was just so daunting once you got into the school. So now having it before school, 2 days before school, it's kind of like an exciting thing where I can, you know, meet all the parents. I can answer as many questions as possible. The biggest thing is that I can find out, you know, how their child is getting home and transportation. I can grab my volunteers if I need to. I do like it, and we do have it 2 days before the first day of school, and it's great. It's fun. The kids get to love it. Number 9, what is your goal for this school year? So I love this question. I think every year is different based on, you know, what your year was like the previous year. And this year, since my team is so different, it's, you know, it's just 2 people from last year, and we've got 2 new people, and we might even get a 3rd new person to have 5 people on the team. So I think my goal for this year is just to create, you know, a fun group where we can just put our heads together every single week and we can have fun with the kids and make this the most memorable year ever. So yeah, I'm excited for the fresh new minds. I'm excited for possible new classroom for myself, and my goal is to just be flexible and to make this the best year ever for my kids. I love this question. I wanted to put this on the very end because I just think it's really funny. So number 10 is, what is your must-have for the first day of school? So this can go all over, you know, people have different must-haves for the school. For the first day of school, but my must-have is a big old Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee or a Starbucks. I always have that coffee in hand. It's just something about it makes me feel like a teacher. I love having it in my hand. It's just like, it's a pick-me-up. I normally wait till Fridays to treat myself to a big iced coffee, but always on those, you know, like field trip days and the first day of school and the last day of school, hashtag treat yourselves. Sometimes we make a trip, you know, to go get it for the afternoon too, so we drink a lot of coffee. And if we're talking classroom sense, what is something that I must have or must do with my kids on the first day of school? I read First Day Jitters with my kids. That's another must have. I do that every single year, and I think a lot of people do. It's the best book ever. It's just adorable, and it makes them laugh and breaks the ice a little bit and kind of gets you started on your day. So, okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this tag. Please, please, please participate. I love watching these. It's gonna be great to kind of get us excited for the school year. I think I'm actually getting excited now. Like, I'm stoked with this back to school series. This is my second video, or second episode, second video, whatever. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification so you don't miss any more back to school tips or videos. And especially if you're looking forward to classroom reveal, because I'm gonna have a brand new classroom. So it's gonna be like a major before and after. Maybe. I hope I'm not getting my hopes up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.